Hey guys, it's Neil again from Harder Texas Armory, and today I want to do a video showcasing these really cool and awesome straps and bands from Barton Watch Bands. So you can see it right there, Barton Watch Bands. Now this is another Texas-based company here, which is the reason why I wanted to get some of these in to show you guys. Of course, I'm in Texas, I'm in Bryan, Texas, and this company here is based out of Austin, Texas. So about an hour and 15-minute drive from me, so not too far down the road. So I've been seeing these straps from this company show up on a number of watch channels, and I just had to get in touch with them. I wanted to see if they could send me a strap or two, that way I could do a review on them. Well, lo and behold, they responded to my email very quickly, excellent customer service, and shipped out I think 5 or 6 straps to me here. So I've been playing around with them here for the last couple days, and they are definitely high quality and well-made straps. And of course, to me, it's important because they're a Texas company, which is important. So I like supporting other Texas small businesses. But anyways, guys, so let's go ahead and dive right into this and take a look at these straps in a little more detail. All right, guys, so let's take a look at this first strap here that I've got installed on my Casio MTD 1051, the Casio Seamaster. Just did a video review of this watch, really awesome quartz watch, so check that video review out if you haven't. But right now I've got it in, what I've got installed on this watch is what Barton is calling the Elite Silicone Quick Release Strap. So this is a silicone strap. Now I've used silicone straps in the past, and some of them I like, some of them I really didn't like. So they've always had a few shortcomings. One, the long portion of your strap here would always come out of the keepers. And then two, I just didn't like the way they felt on my wrist. One, they kind of were cheaper typically. They just didn't have a lot of good, very good fit and finish. But this strap here from Barton really corrects a lot of those problems. So the first thing it corrects is, I mentioned that the long portion of your strap will always come out of the keeper. Well, this particular strap, if I can get it to focus, let's see if it'll focus here. It's a little hard to show. I don't know if you can see in there or not, but there's actually a little bitty lip that hangs down underneath here, and that's going to interface with this right here. So that prevents it from coming out. So if I put this on my wrist real quick, bear with me one second, guys. And as I feed that through, when this piece here is going to connect into that little spot there, so you can see it, hopefully. I know the camera, the lighting's not the best, but it goes into that little slot and just holds it there. That way your strap never comes undone. And that was a big design change, and I really like how they did that. Another thing too I like about this strap is the texture they put on here. It's a high quality looking texture. It looks really good. And of course this is a two-tone. I've got the blue and black here. You should be seeing some of the other color combinations that they have available on their website. Quite a few color combinations. So, and this particular strap is on their website priced at $19.50. So, and their website, of course, is bartonwatchbands.com. So not a bad price on this. It's actually pretty reasonable, I think, for what you're getting. Very high quality strap. I've actually worn this one the most out of all of the straps that they provided to me. Very comfortable. Keeps your watch low profile because you don't have to worry about like a NATO strap adding additional bulk. And it also makes a good strap for summer. Just looks really sporty. But this is an excellent strap. And I think this is probably my personal favorite of all the ones they gave me. The other ones are excellent too, and we'll look at those here in just a second. So that's the first one here. This is, again, the Elite Silicone Quick Release Strap. And also, I'll quickly mention that quick release, y'all guys have seen these before, but they are quick release, meaning that they have the little quick release lever where all you gotta do is hook with your nail to take it on and off. No tool required. So well done, excellent strap there. That is the Elite Silicone Quick Release Strap. Those are priced at $19.50, which is a good deal in my opinion. All right, next up, we're going to look at this one here, which is another quick release strap. And this one actually came packaged in this little cardboard box here. And this is their canvas watch band here. So canvas style strap, but with quick release. You can see it is branded, of course, right there, Barton. And also, you know, on the silicone, it's branded as well. You can see Barton. And also, it'll tell you the 20 millimeters or whatever length you decide to go with. But here, the canvas is the one we'll look at next. So let's go ahead and install that on this watch. So you can see how quickly it is to remove stuff off of when you have those quick releases. I mean, that easy, guys. And then same thing when we're going to install it. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see if we can do this on camera. Bear with me 1 second, guys. There's one side and then the other. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Easy as that. So we swapped over our straps. Now we've got a canvas on this particular watch, completely changing the look of it and the feel on the wrist. So this strap here, they're pricing these at $20 on their website. So again, same thing. You should be seeing all the different color choices you can get with this particular strap. They've got quite a few. The one I got here is, again, the khaki color. So this is going to fit with most watches. Looks pretty good with this one, I think. So comfort-wise, these are actually pretty comfortable too. They breathe pretty well, although, you know, this type of strap here is going to absorb moisture quite a bit. So keep that in mind if you're going swimming or if you're going to be doing something where you're sweating a lot. This type of strap will absorb all that moisture. It's going to change colors, of course, when it gets wet. But overall, I really enjoy it. Let me go ahead and put this one on my wrist so you can see what it looks like. There we go. Sorry about the little delay there. So you can see, works really nice. The holes are well done. Stitching's well done. Coloring's done very well. Keepers and all the hardware look good. So overall, just a very high quality canvas style strap here. Very comfortable on the wrist and light. So another excellent strap from Barton. Again, this one here I think was priced at $20 for these. And these are available in 18, 20, and 22 millimeter. Same as that silicone, 18, 20, and 22. So that's a look at this quick release canvas style strap. Pretty cool. And again, there's the brand right there, Barton. Very nice. All right, so next up, let's actually take a look at some of their NATO straps. So let me move this watch out of the way. We'll bring over a NATO strap here and also one that is unopened so you can see the packaging. So this is a 20 millimeter. This is a 22. You can see the packaging that the NATO straps come in. Just a little plastic baggie. It is sealed, of course, with some information there for you guys. So you can see how they label that. And they've got a little bit of information here for you, you know, how to install it on your watch if you didn't know how to do that. So that's a look at that one. That's a 22. We're going to set that aside and take a look at this 20 millimeter. That's going to go on this Casio here. So let's go ahead and take a look at this particular strap. You'll notice that the keeper here is also made out of nylon, which is kind of interesting, different than most NATO straps. You do have the brushed hardware here, and of course your hardware up here is also brushed metal. But that's interesting. That's the first time I've seen that type of keeper done. So let's go ahead and install this on this watch and take a look at it. Bear with me 1 second again. There we go. We've got the NATO installed on here. Let me slide it up just a bit and show you guys what it looks like. So very high quality, very comfortable to wear. I wear a lot of watches with NATO straps. So this is definitely appeals to me. Very flat, very thin nylon here, so that's always a positive. I don't like the really thick NATO straps. You know, some cheaper ones are just going to be overly thick. This one's nice and thin, so that's going to let it fit better on your wrist. It's not going to bulk up the profile here. When it's on your wrist, it's not going to sit too high. So let me go ahead and install this on my wrist. So we can see what it looks like. There we go. So you can see how that works. So, of course, NATO straps are very popular, and for good reason. They work really good, and they're also nice because if you do have a spring bar failure, you're still held on by the other spring bar, and you're not going to lose your watch, which is cool. But overall, these are really cool, man. They did a good job on these too. Now, the price on these NATO straps here, the standard ones are $11.85 on their website. So you should be seeing the color choices available for this. Quite a few. Of course, being a NATO strap, you're going to have a lot of color choices here. But $11, $12, you want to call it, that's a good price in my book. For what you're getting, it's a nice strap. It has a good sheen to it. The coloring's well done. This color here is army green. But I'm sure all their other colors would be equally as impressive. All right, so the last one we're going to talk about here is actually going to be a leather NATO. So here's a look at the leather NATO here. You can see I've worn it a little bit. And this color here is going to be in their espresso color. And the price on the leather NATOs is going to be $18.50, which is actually pretty affordable, I think. For a full grain leather strap, that's a good price. You don't see a whole lot of NATO straps in leather, so I thought this was really cool. And they did it right by not making it too thick. Again, very thin. That way you can fit through the spring bars. We're going to install it on this Vostok here in just a second. The hardware you can see is well done. It's actually pretty cool looking. Heavy-duty hardware, stitched everywhere. The holes are done nice. It's good quality leather, and of course it is branded Barton right there. So let's go ahead and install this on the Vostok here so we can see what it looks like. And again, having that thin leather profile here lets it fit through those spring bars. You can see if it was any thicker, you'd have trouble. You can still do it, but this just makes it actually a lot easier to use. There we go. So there's a look at the Vostok on a leather NATO strap. Looks pretty good. Of course, this is going to be very comfortable on your wrist. The leather here, it's not going to be as abrasive as the nylon is on your traditional NATOs, but I still prefer the traditional NATOs because, leather, when it gets wet and dry, that's what causes leather to basically wear out, and it eventually will fail on you. Of course, it's going to take many years probably for that to happen, but the nylon is going to hold up for quite a bit longer. But let's go ahead and install this on my wrist, or put it on my wrist here. All right. So we can take a look at this. There we go. So there's a look at the leather NATO on my wrist. And again, $18.50 for a leather NATO strap. That's pretty cool. You should be seeing the color choices available for this particular strap as well. So just like the others, you've got different colors you can go with. Again, this one here that I have is in espresso. Now, all your NATO straps from Barton, they're going to have an 18, 20, 22, and also 24 millimeter. So they do have the 24 millimeter lug width for you guys with that type of watch. But overall, man, this is really cool straps. I'm really pumped and happy that they sent me these. I could definitely recommend them. They did send these to me free of charge. I didn't purchase these, but I've been using them over the last 3 or 4 days here, and I'm impressed. I mean, they make good quality stuff. So I'll definitely be purchasing some more stuff from them in the future. I did see on their website, just so you guys know, they do have a coupon code right now, so use springtime18, and that will give you 15% off if you purchase 4 straps or more. So that's a pretty good deal there. And then they only charge $2 for shipping anywhere in the world. So pretty cool. But overall, guys, man, Barton straps, these guys, Barton Watch brand, they definitely get a seal of approval from me. I want to definitely thank them for sending these to me. I definitely enjoyed using them. They make a really good quality strap here. And again, like I mentioned, I love supporting and promoting Texas-based small businesses. So good job, Barton. You get my seal of approval. Y'all guys take care. I'll catch you on the next one.